My lovely. Okay. Okay, so let's play. Okay, so host banter. I will do my thing.
Oh wait, hold on.
Interview-
Sorry. I gotta cut you off there.
Miss Producer set the angle incorrectly on purpose. Hello everyone, my name is Amanda Pryor and this is Amanda's Couch. This week's topic is social media. We interview the producer whom you haven't seen yet, and then we react to a confessions page on Instagram. Come sit on Amanda's Couch. One more time?
You're gonna interview me?
Yes, we are! No. Surprise! For setting the angle wrong, you get interviewed. Okay, so hello everyone and welcome to the second episode of Amanda's Couch. Can you believe we've made it this far? Can you believe?
I don't.
Do you know what? We switched today's topic from social media to cyberbullying. That's what's being experienced here today on Miss Amanda's Couch. Thank you. Harassment is here. The physical bullying, the cyberbullying. Today's topic is bullying.
Is it actually?
No, it's social media. It's social media. But I could switch it on a dime. You don't know. Anyways, so we're gonna talk about social media, so let's get into it. Before we started filming, me and the producer, we were talking about ASMR. And I, personally myself, love watching people eat ice. Or people cutting soap. Have you ever seen that where the people cut soap?
Yeah, I love cutting soap.
Oh my god!
You know what's my favorite? Also paint mixing.
Oh, no. But I love people eating ice and the cutting of soap. And whispering. I don't like whispering when they're saying things though. Because I'm the kind of person that has like that FOMO where like if you hear someone whispering, you're like, wait, are they talking about me? So when I hear the people going, oh my god, you look so beautiful. Or something. If they're saying something, that makes me uncomfortable. But if it's incoherent whispering, I love that. Or typing on when people like type on the keyboard, it's like your brain like fuzzy. You know that feeling when you're so satisfied your brain just goes there, go there, go there, go there. You know?
Yeah.
That's the feeling I get from eating ice, watching other people, not me eating ice, that's too crunchy, but like people cutting the soap and you hear the little soap fall on and then the typing in the keyboard and the whispering, like my brain just goes like, Before we started, the other topic we were gonna do for this week was work, because we walked in and it was like, ooh, I look business fish. I look like I could walk into a store and be like, excuse me, I would like to speak to the manager. Somebody here got my order wrong. I have a problem with customer service, and then get everything for free. That's the kind of like business attire that I feel today.
What topic are we on? I'm so
social media, but we're gonna tie it all back because my favorite people to follow on social media are like the fashion bloggers or the people who just post pictures of themselves in the cafe and they have that cup of coffee and they're looking at the camera and they're like, or they're not looking at the camera. I don't know, just something about that. It's like you're a model, but you're not an actual model. Just like how I have a TV show, but I don't have a TV show. You know what I mean? There's a lot of controversy around social media. A lot of people, I think, of the older generation, let's be honest, believe that it is making teens less sociable, less able to interact with each other, and those are all valid points, and people do get very addicted to social media. But I also think it's a really great way to like show people how you're better than them. Yeah, and I think Facebook is dead. Let's start with that. Facebook and MySpace don't exist.
MySpace don't exist. Facebook is still.
Does MySpace actually? It doesn't exist, right?
I don't know.
Do you know what I figured out still exists? AOL.
Shut up.
Yeah, and they rebranded it and it looks like Gmail. Like it looks like a high-tech, high-class email. But it's still AOL. Social media may be a curse, but the internet is, I don't actually know what the internet is. Like what is it? You know what I mean? Like what is it? Like where's the information? Like how?
It's
like
everywhere.
But it's not tangible. Like how? Like it's so I can't even think about that because that boggles my mind. But I love that the internet is just this place full of knowledge. Like all the knowledge in the world is there, and some people are still dumb. How? That's what boggles my mind. You can find out anything you need by a quick Google search away, and there are still people who don't know things. Like if you don't You know what I mean? Like, if you don't know it, just look it up. And there are people who, like, just, I don't know. And I'm not one to talk either. There are things I don't know. I am not the all-knowing being of this earth, of this century.
Actually, you are.
That's true, I am. So that has been our opening banter on social media. Hi everyone! Next up, we're going to be interviewing Gabe, our producer, on the dangers and the effects of social media. Okay, but my first question for you is, I have heard from a little bird on the wall from a little unseen source that you're a Bing user?
A what?
A Bing user.
Oh.
User of the Bing search engine. Of the he who shall not be named search engine
Shut
of
up.
the Bing.
I actually like it way better than the Google search engine.
Explain yourself.
Okay, let me see.
Plead your case to the courts,
I'm
Judge
going-
Judy.
Okay, so you know how on Google it's super famous, so advertisers pay to put their content first thing on the Google search results.
Like the
And-
SEO or whatever.
Yeah,
or the
yeah.
algorithms or whatever.
And rich people will pay to put their website first on any search result. What I like about Bing is that it's so
Slow.
It's so forgotten. No, it's not slow. It's not even slow. What I like about Bing is that it is so unknown, so forgotten that advertisers
For
don't.
good reason.
Shut up.
I digress.
Advertisers, they don't wanna pay. They don't wanna pay to put their stuff like right at the top. So you're just unhindered by ads or any unnecessary. Like the search result you get is what you get, you know.
No, I don't believe you. I think you lie, you I never lied so hard in your life. No,
I've never been on Bing.
I didn't know. I used to, okay, so I was not always the owner of an iPhone because I'm a clumsy person, that's why it's in this life-proof case. I used to have a Nokia. And
That's
you couldn't get, like, it was not a Nokia flip phone, but a Nokia smartphone. And the only search engine it had was Bing. It was powered by Bing. So I used to Bing, no, but as I was saying, I used to use Bing all the time because that would be the only search engine compatible with my phone. So I am quite familiar with Ms. Bing and what she has to offer. And I am just glad that now I can use Google on my phone. What the viewers, what the audience, what people need to know is, like, what was your first impression of me when you met me that first day, 2 years ago or last year
Yeah, it was last year.
in GSA versus what you think of me now? And be fully honest, because I know.
My first thought was, oh my god, who let this annoying little 12-year-old twink in?
Ah, true! Yeah,
You're like a screamy gay, you know? Like you,
Yup.
you scream a lot. You still scream.
I walked in, she was like, can I speak to the manager? Customer service?
Yeah, you still do that.
Yeah, see, it's the screaming thing. Now, has your opinion changed?
I mean, on that regard, no. But like, now that I've gotten to know you, now that I've like worked with you on GSA projects and stuff like this, it's like I get the impression that like you are professional. You know, like you will get things done. You're very like whenever we do a project, you see it through.
Business
I
fish.
appreciate that about you because like I work with people on projects and not even they pull through. It's like
It's true. I have this idea in my head that I have to be over the top, above the wall, up, down, all around, left, right, center in order to get people to like me, and then it takes me a while to like wait for the metaphorical caffeine to wear off for me to like come into my own and be like, wait, let's be real, let's have a conversation. And that, right, like the vulnerability is what makes people fall in love with you, which is a quote that has nothing to do with this conversation, but I thought I'd say it.
Isaac Newton said it himself
Yeah.
after discovering gravity.
No, Bing is not a good search engine, and that's a quote from Jane Austen.
Shut up!
Jane Austen said it back in 1867, and it still rings true today. Literary classics are
Well,
always
you know
relevant.
what Mary Shelley said? She said, destroy technological capitalism.
Mary Shelley took one look at me and she was like, it's alive, living. What kind of a name is that? Like Mary Shelley sells seashells by the seashore.
I don't even think that was like her full name. It might have been like a pen name or like just
Yeah.
a nickname.
Like a
But-
pseudonym.
But like,
Speaking of pseudonym, you know what I once heard someone say? Suede name.
yeah, right? We're going so off topic.
It's true. Oh yeah, bringing it back to social media. It's alive. And that concludes our interview segment.
Wait,
when you see us next, we'll be playing trivia with our guest. And we're back! Today, after our interview segment, it is tradition to play a little trivia game with our guests. Reaction GIFs. Replying to a tweet or text with a GIF rather than words became extremely popular in 2017. But according to the GIF sharing app Tenor, what was the most popular GIF of 2017? Is it A, a man blinking and looking confused, Barack Obama dunking a basketball, 2 minions laughing, or John Hamm nodding his head in an if you say so kind of way?
I think it was the man blinking confused.
Correct! Correct, you got that, okay. Sidebarring is one of the nastiest things you can do on WhatsApp. Girl, who uses WhatsApp?
What's
Wait, I use WhatsApp.
Do you? Okay, so, but what is it? Starting a new group chat with everyone in the old group chat except one person, griping to a friend about someone else by text while you're all in the same room, accidentally sending a nasty message to the person you were being nasty about, or when someone tells you to promise you won't tell anyone this, and then you send it to the group chat.
I feel like it's the first one.
First one.
Is it?
Wrong, it's the second one.
Who even uses WhatsApp for anything besides work?
Right, or international travel. When I was
Let's be
living in
real.
Paris, I used WhatsApp
Let's
because...
be real.
Yeah, truly, honestly.
This was
Come
written-
on, The Guardian.
This was written by like a 60-year-old man.
Okay, this is the last question. It is well known that social media can send you into a rage or make you, wait, what does it say? Or make you feel like you're not having enough fun. But which social network did the Royal Society for Public Health rank as the worst for mental health? Is it A, Twitter, B, YouTube, or C, Instagram?
I feel like it's Twitter.
Yes, and no, Twitter's nasty. Okay, so it's Twitter.
Is
Twitter?
it click?
It's Instagram. Which we already knew because we had filmed this before and the camera cut out, but we're gonna be like, Instagram! But Twitter's full of nasty people. No, I'm sorry, but Twitter, if you post on Twitter, you know you're looking for hate. That, like, there's no good stories that start with, so I was posting on Twitter. They all end in Twitter, like, fights. Like, people get into fights on
hate
Twitter. I don't use Twitter. I have a Twitter account, I
God,
don't use
I
it.
saw this Twitter post and it was so pathetic. It was like talking about how like she was in class and she was crying and this guy's like, "Why are you crying?" And she's like, "I hate boys." And then she goes away. And then a couple days later he comes up to her like, "Are you done hating boys? Because I want to take you out on a date." And then she's like, "2018 is my year, y'all." And everyone was in the comments like, "Wow, men are redeemed." Like, no.
What? See, I don't go on Twitter. Twitter is full of the dumb
Low
people.
standards.
I mean, listen, there's stupid people on Instagram, Exhibit A and Exhibit B. But there are stupid people on the people on Twitter. Everyone is dumb and they are hungry for attention and they will do anything. Not to mention,
Let's just talk about for a sec how like the bar for straight women is underground.
that's true. The standards are here. You can't even see the standards because the angle of the camera can't hit that low.
Oh my god. Yeah, it'll literally be like, "Oh, he brushed his teeth? Boyfriend material."
Yeah, no! It's like, oh, it's so true. Oh, it's true. He cheated on me, but he bought me a rose. We're getting married next Saturday. So that concludes our trivia portion. Thank you so much.
Okay.
When you find us next, I will be reacting to a confessions page. And we're back. So now, guys, for this segment, I am going to be reacting to an Instagram confession page to see what the people of the internet, and sorry, my boobies is lopsided. This one's called Freaky Fashion. Like freaky, and then Fession. What? Okay, listen to this. This girl is reaching. The cookie jar's over there and she's reaching. Okay, last year I was swimming at this lake with my cousin and a piranha swam up to me and bit off 3 of my toes. It hurt so bad, but it healed eventually. My cousins now make fun of me for having only 7 toes. Is that real?
Wait,
That
hold
can't-
on.
Read this. You don't believe.
I'm back.
Okay, no. Gabe is that, because that's unbelievable.
Honestly, like, how's this? It hurts so bad, but it healed eventually. Like, you lost toes!
So you were just swimming in the lake with your cousins, and then a piranha comes up, chomp, 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 and then swims away with 3 of your toes?
And you just live?
What?
You slip?
What? Yeah, no, we're skipping that one. Find me a good one.
Ah.
Like, this is what I have my problem with social media, is the lying. Like, there are some people who put on wigs and heels and lie and pretend that they're women. Can you believe that? I know that this is kind of lame, but I'm so desperate for a boyfriend that I make him up to my friends. I Photoshop pics to make it look like I have one.
Okay, that's good Photoshop skills.
Okay, sometimes I bury myself in my mom's garden and pretend I'm a potato.
Coffee?
Look at these confessions. I don't know if you can see these, but all these confession pages look the same. It's
They
all
do.
some like Valencia filter on some Instagram model with like the eyebrows and the highlight and
It's
the
not
nails.
even like the girl confessing, but it's
It
like
was just in Adidas and then okay, oh my god, and then the caption would just be like, I pee myself.
Speaking of pee. Alright,
Oh, okay.
here's my confession. One time I peed the bed. When I woke up, I was so blackout drunk and put the sheets in the toilet thinking it was a washing machine.
happened to that one?
Oh, I deleted it.
Oh.
But she was like in a blue bikini and like.
They do these Insta models so dirty. Okay.
Once in class, my teacher was writing notes on the board and I didn't want to miss anything. Then my crush asked me if he could borrow a pen. I searched through my bag without looking. I held it up in the air, waiting for him to take it, but he wouldn't take it. So I said, "Can you take the pen?" When he still didn't take it, I looked and saw that I was holding a tampon.
I would have taken that.
Yeah, I'm staying. Those are expensive.
Yeah, take her out of her misery. Take the tampon and be like, yes, thank you. And then discreetly ask someone else for a pen.
Yeah.
Don't leave the girl hanging there with her tampon out.
On Valentine's Day, my sister's boyfriend came to our house with chocolate, flowers, and a teddy bear. I told him my sister was upstairs so he could give them to her, and he said they weren't for her and they were for me. We've been dating ever since. She still doesn't know.
I repeat, the standards for straight women
This
on the ground. When we were on a break, we were talking about, what was the one confession about the? Oh, it was like I was at the gas station and another guy made eye contact with me. When I was in his car, I already started planning our wedding.
Yeah, it's like,
Expect more for yourself.
he looked at me, so wow, I've never felt this kindness from a man.
Like,
married.
society goes from teaching young girls that Prince Charming is out there to telling them that, you know, average
at a
Joe.
gas station.
Yeah, the average Joe at the truck stop is the man of your dreams. Like, have some
'Cause there's no
self-respect.
No standards.
There's no, and also, it's not on straight women. It's on straight men. Straight men for not holding themselves with dignity. There's so many straight men who are trash.
Do not put effort
And
into
growth.
their
Exactly.
relationship.
There's so many that don't put any effort into themselves, so that when the straight women see the first straight man with a little bit of effort, like he put gel in his hair this morning, he brushed
He brushed his
put on
teeth.
deodorant. It's mind-boggling. All problems of this earth start with masculinity.
Shut up. Except when women do masculinity, because that's hot.
Oh yeah. Oh, and that's fierce.
That's hot.
That's how you own the world.
That's
People who
hot.
can own the world with femininity, as I am clearly doing here, or people who can own the world with masculinity and not be like awful. You know what I mean? Like if you can be like sensitive and masculine, because I don't know where in the definition of masculinity sensitive was not part of the vocabulary.
No, it's so weird because like literally every butch lesbian I know who's like masculine is like way better. Like they're like the right kind of chivalrous, they're the right kind of sensitive, and it's like it's men. It's men.
Yes, men should learn a thing or two from butch lesbians.
Yeah, let's be real.
That's the
Because
takeaway.
like butch lesbians are not imitating male masculinity. Men are imitating butch.
That's the T. Let's put that on a loop.
Butch lesbians are not imitating male masculinity. Butch lesbians are not imitating male masculinity.
Thank you for participating in this
Yes,
episode and this segment. So this week on Amanda's Couch, we talked about social media, Mary Shelley, ASMR, confessions pages, and it was a crazy week, you guys, and thank you for tuning in. Word of the week is, it's alive, Mary Shelley. Special thanks to our producer and camera operator, Gabe, our editor for working so hard, and me for being fabulous. Thank you guys, and we'll see you all next week. Bye!